Hello, my lovely Geminis, and a very warm welcome to your 2022-2023 horoscope forecast. This year has got a particular intensity to it, as it is the Pluto return of the United States. The United States, born approximately 247 years ago, now comes up to this year of reckoning. Systems may fall. Polarities may be even stronger than ever before. But the United States is going to have all the corruption, all the things coming out that may have been hidden are probably going to come out during this year. But there is an opportunity for deep transformation, for honesty and integrity to reign once again, for love and compassion of all to be included, and for some new constitution to be written or rewritten. It's a powerful time. But at the same time, because the United States is having that, it's also an opportunity for you to rewrite your destiny, to rewrite what is important to you this coming year. So it's really, it's strong on the global level, but it's also very strong personally. There's an intensity here that is pushing you to keep on reinventing yourself. We've got Pluto all year, of course, in your 8th house, but we start the year with Venus retrograde until the end of January in your 8th house, lovely Geminis. Now, Venus rules your finances and it rules your love life. And when it's retrograde, it's time to be thinking about those things. So the year starts out with this retrograde. It starts out by asking you, what's important to you financially? How do I want to create money? Do I want to work really, really hard for it? That isn't to say you shouldn't work. Or do I want to get into the creative flow? And if so, how do I do that? This 8th house Venus suggests that a partner may get some extra money. Somebody may want to invest in you. And you may be reflecting about intimacy in your relationships. A new relationship possibly coming into your life. Maybe that's what you're looking for. But the first month of the year is for reflection and contemplation rather than action. If you do take action sooner, just know that you might have a very different perspective by the middle of February. So put flexibility into your thinking, into your expectations. February is really when the USA Pluto return begins, but it's in the throes of it for sure. April the 30th, we have got a solar eclipse happening here in your 12th house, lovely Geminis. So the 12th house has to do with everything that is unseen, that which cannot be seen with the naked eye, but that which is metaphysical energy, mystical energy, and a new beginning here for you. So you may have a reawakening, a re-enlivening of your intuitive system, of your ability to bring in information from different galaxies, different beings, channeling past lives, astrology, tarot, numerology, you name it, all of this is up for some new energy, some new life, and it's exciting for you. So really know that this is a great year for delving into those unseen realms, the realm of healing, the realm of tuning in to the power of source and getting all your answers from there. Important time, May the 11th, is when Jupiter changes sign. It changes sign and we'll go into your 11th house, lovely Geminis, until the end of October. So Jupiter going into your 11th. Jupiter is the planet of good fortune, is the planet of growth, of abundance, of wealth. And here this gives you an opportunity to have a wealth of connections. to expand out into more people that you connect with, whether it's online, whether it's offline, whether you're creating a community, a soul group. It's a wonderful opportunity for just growing your network, for collaborating, for working with others, for doing something where you feel as though you are part of something that's really valuable and contributing to others. And it can bring you some wonderful new friendships, wonderful new connections. On May the 16th, we've got a lunar eclipse happening in your 6th house. So we've had the solar eclipse at the end of April, middle of May, we get the lunar eclipse. So this now is about you bringing all this esoteric stuff into your practical life. So if your body's telling you something, are you listening to that intuitively? Are you listening to what it's saying? Maybe it needs more rest. Maybe it needs different foods. Maybe it needs a different kind of movement. These are all energies that you're working with as these eclipses will go there and back over this 6th and 12th houses, the house of work, of practicality, of your daily habits, your health and well-being, and the house of the esoteric and the greater help that you get from source energy. Now, between September and November, Saturn and Uranus come really close together again. Been going through this, all of this last year and largely into this year, although not as much until September to November. So you may find yourself grappling with wanting to be free and certain commitments. And you may say, hey, I'm not taking any more of this. This is enough. I'm closing the door. This is as much structure as I'm willing to have in my life, and the rest of the time needs to be mine. And I need to go with the flow. So I think on the world level, there'd be more polarity and duality coming up. And how do we deal with creating new structures that are not too restrictive, that allow personal freedom, but at the same time are constructive, because we do need some structure in our world. On October the 25th, we've got a solar eclipse happening in your 6th house. And on November the 8th, a lunar eclipse in the 12th. So this polarity going on between new beginnings with your health, your well-being, your habits, your work, how you want to contribute, how you want to give, where you'd like to volunteer your time and energy, where you do something for free because you love it so much. And here, developing that inner voice, the inner connection, trusting, channeling, whatever it is that's your thing, and beginning to know that your answers come from the inside and then you apply them on the outside. On October the 31st, very important, we have got Mars going retrograde in your sign, lovely Geminis. It's going to be retrograde until January 13th of next year. So Mars retrograde is not a time for action, it's a time for completions. And it's a time for looking at, where do I want to spend my energy? Where do I want to put my energy? It's not a time necessarily for pushing forward with new beginnings, but it's a time for contemplating, where is my energy best served? Am I watching too many rubbish things that are not really doing anything for me or the people around me? How can I really galvanize my energy so that it's valuable and useful and it grows and does not get depleted? So we're hanging in a little bit of suspense as we go through towards the end of the year. But if you listen to the quiet messages and you rather stay in silence and non-activity and live in presence, you'll get all the answers you need and more. So finally, on December 21st, Jupiter will go back briefly into your 10th house, giving you possibly some more opportunities to expand your thinking and your networks. So I thank you so much for listening, lovely Geminis. Thank you for liking, commenting, sharing, and subbing. Bye for now.